Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense comes on the field first today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams. One of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Going with the old counter run here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
And the Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. A short completion of the tight end.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Hands it off on the counter. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
So Alabama's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other.
Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The pass rush closing in. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. To throw, it's Guzman. He'll take a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
3rd down play for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's going to launch it deep again. And the pass caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. First or third down play after that completion. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Vols will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And they got the returner corralled. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff again. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. An important third down attempt for this offense. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking downfield, it's Guzman. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tide.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score Alabama 14, Tennessee 0.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Makes a nice move there.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
That game makes it second and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, more and more offenses around the country over the years have been putting this play in. I love it because it gives you chances like this to pick up an easy first down. The defense squeezes, that receiver gets to the outside, picks up a first down, and move the sticks.
Handoff to the single back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So off the incompletion, it sets up at 3rd down and 3. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Back's got it on a counter. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
The Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. On first down, it's play action. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The throw to the running back in the flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And he knocks that one right through.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. First down here for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. The game makes it second and medium. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Chris, it's the consistency in this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. As people like to say, this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Tennessee, 3.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and their run game has dominated. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action fake. looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, a great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the returner blocked down by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. The defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Guzman. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Makes a quick catch. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And now the running back's got it again. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it.
Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Holding. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Gives it to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Here's the second down play. They're going to run it. They tackle him about the 14.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
And now they'll run it on the draw. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Looking to pass. It's Guzman. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The game makes it second and medium. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Guzman. Pass caught, can he get in? Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
Getting set. Here's second down. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. It's a draw play. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Handoff running right. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. And it's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Number 15, set to advance on the football.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Back to throw. It's Guzman. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive backs.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Caught near the goal line. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Boy, I thought the defender was in really good position here. Just kind of working that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it. Somehow he comes up with the catch and gets a foot down.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Alabama 35, Tennessee 6.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick it away.
Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Pass complete on the crosser. Tackle made after a big gain. The Vols looking to run some tempo here.
On the play. And that's a first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Now rolling out to his left.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, and I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
He pulls it in for a big gain. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
That sack, make third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Love the aggressive mindset from this defensive coordinator. Third down and long, why not bring the blitz? Roll the dice. Play a little man coverage on the back end. Hope you get there before the quarterback can make you pay for it, and they come up with a sack.
You missed it. Field goal, no good. That sums up the game so far.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
So the offense looking to be efficient here, not looking to throw it deep. Deep shot caught out of the 15. Touchdown, Tide. Just ran away from the defense.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. And don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Important second down play coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Toss play to the running back going left. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works really well here. Big people out front being physical, and they pick up the first down.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. We'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Looking to pass this time. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught quickly. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Receiver makes the grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double cover.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
42, Tennessee, 13.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Running out of time in the pocket. And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. The Vols will have to kick this away. That's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Heading left after the handoff. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. So a tough third and long on the 10th play of the drive. And now the handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This one is right through, and they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play. That completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing down.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
He's going to hand this off. Brought down short of the end zone at the 3.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on 2nd and inches.
He hands it to the back. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score Alabama 45, Tennessee 20.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Alabama offense will take over.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And here's the handoff. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Second down after that previous play. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Running back grabs it on a screen. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. It's Guzman. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure.
Touchdown, Alabama. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Stops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, and another incompletion.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win.